Hey guys, it's ᵱᶰᵒ, and today what I have for you are glow-in-the-dark blocks in survival from the Minecraft. Now as you can see, there are 4 blank square canvases on the right, and then 1 blank mystery canvas on the left. Now the reason you can't see what are painted on these canvases is because, again, they are glow-in-the-dark. And as you can tell by that canvas in the sky, it's daytime. So if we go ahead and set the time to night, and boosh, look at that, we have our paintings revealed. First of all, we have numbers over here, and of course we can make letters as well. We have faces, including my face, Mumbo Jumbo's face, and an inverted version of my face, showing off the fact that you can actually make inverted paintings, as well as, reversing the shade upon them. And then of course we have a giant scale, which is my entire skin made out of just glow-in-the-dark blocks. And to show once again that they are glow-in-the-dark, if we go ahead and set the time back to day, the images will then erase themselves because they are no longer glowing in the dark. Now one thing that I was incredibly impressed with was the fact that you can actually control this with redstone. So as you can see here, what we have is Mumbo Jumbo's face once again, and we are standing on top of a redstone lamp, which is connected to a pressure plate. So once we step on the pressure plate, it will essentially get rid of the glow in darkness, of course, and erase the image displayed. Elboosh, and then once we step back off of the pressure plate, it'll come back. And it is insanely fun to mess with. Now the first practical use I can think of is a practical display. As you can see, what we have here is an empty display because it is not being told what to do yet. We have a chest over here, and this chest is missing 1 stack of items, but once it is filled up entirely, the display will then say full, which is essentially used for mob farms and things of that nature that'll essentially fill up chests on its own. So once the mob farm chest is filled up, you will see that this says full, meaning you have to go empty the chest, and if it's missing just 1 item, it will sit there with an empty screen and not say it's full. Now the reason I appreciate this design over any traditional type of display perhaps is because this uses very, very simple mechanics and doesn't require basically any resources whatsoever other than a light source that can be activated by redstone. This of course subtracts any need for logic gates or any type of crazy wiring or any extensive building. Really all you need is a dark room and a source of light. And the last thing I want to show you before I show you how to actually build it is a little thing I made that is essentially a moving display using a piston tape. And what I've done is essentially combined glow-in-the-dark blocks with non-glow-in-the-dark blocks and have created a moving display of glow-in-the-dark blocks, which allows you to see this beautiful picture. Now when I said this was easy to build, I meant this was very, very, very easy to build. All you really need is a flat space and all the items I have in my inventory right now. So first of all, what we're going to do is mow the lawn with a water bucket, which is my favorite way to do it, and then I'm going to mark out a little 8x8 holes so I can make a picture of myself. Now that we have our canvas ready, what we need to do is use the glowstone to paint. So my character's hair is shaped a little something like this. Get out of here, chicken! Okay, and then I believe the eyes come down to about right here. And then the mouth connects the 2 like this, and then there's 3, and then boosh. The painting is basically done. As you can see, my face looks basically like that, right? I just laid an egg on my face. That's kind of gross, bruh. Oh, I missed. Anyways, so you just want to fill in the rest of the area with some, basically any type of opaque block works. I just use red clay just so you can see the difference instead of just using grass, but you could just leave the grass there if you wanted to. And then what we're going to do is then replace all of the top blocks with bottom slabs. Now this actually works with any type of slab. It works best with quartz, and best as in it displays best with quartz, but it also works pretty well with red sandstone and normal sandstone. Some types of wood slabs and the stone brick slabs don't really show up too well. Now I know what you're saying, boom, it's empty. Obviously we're not done, but the answer is we are done. As you can see, still daytime. That's the reason we can't see it. So if we go ahead and go to time, set night, our painting is there and our face looks essentially like ours does, right? The red tongue isn't there, but pretty much that. The contrast is essentially key to making paintings. My face, Mumbo Jumbo's face are a lot easier to make than somebody such as like ᵗᴠᵒᶰᵦᵒ or the diamond minecarts because they have a lot of different types of colors, so you can't really tell what the shades are. But if you're making basically a monochrome picture, you can make just about anything you'd like. So if you guys want to share this concept around, that would be much appreciated. I really want to see what you guys can come up with. It's something that's basically untapped, which is insane because it's really easy to make, but I see so much potential in it. I scoured the internet for quite a while trying to find anybody doing anything similar to this, and really it just doesn't exist outside of command blocks. I was actually inspired by SimplySarc. He made a video called glow-in-the-dark blocks or something of that nature. I'll link in the description if you want to check it out. I'll leave it at the top so it's easy to find as well. And essentially he used command blocks and armor stands and whatnot to basically adjust the lighting of certain blocks and things of that nature. I tried to recreate it with armor stands and stuff like that. It doesn't really work in survival to the best of my abilities, but I came up with this instead, and I think it works just as nice in my opinion. But if you guys enjoyed this video, of course, leave a like, and of course, subscribe if you're new here, of course, and I will see you in the next video.